should have ever been
He was
considered
a baby face too. He didn't.
We're gonna keep
considered a
the.
good player.
Well, none of us thought Jamarcus Russell was going to be any friggin' good.
Hey, we'll
Yeah,
get
I
there.
know.
We'll get there. Spoiler alert.
Jamarcus
And
had
that
all
man
the
can throw the
hype.
ball 70 yards from his butt.
A
Oh,
lot of people can these days.
Mark Sanchez can
Flacco
fumble
can.
from his butt. So what?
So
it wasn't his butt.
playing Madden.
All right, let's move on. We got a
It's called
couple.
hitting the button in Madden. I can throw 70 yards from my ass on the couch.
We've got some more Browns on this list.
Woo!
Actually,
Johnny Manziel.
Courtney Brown,
No.
Oh,
who's the #1 overall pick,
I like him. I
and
like
a defensive end that has like as many career sacks as everyone in this room combined.
I think it's up two.
And he's up against Johnny Manziel.
Well,
Johnny Manziel.
Courtney Brown. He was
Courtney
supposed to
Brown,
be.
first overall pick, and did absolutely
Oh, he was
nothing in
first.
his career.
He was
It's
supposed
kind
to
of the
be.
same argument with Tebow. You should not have thought
He
that
wasn't
he was
the
going to
first
be good.
quarterback taken, wasn't the second quarterback taken. Neither one of them were. So he was, next tier. He was a flyer. Both of them were flyers at quarterback. So
But you don't take a flyer in round 1.
you do it.
Flyer's a guy
quarterbacks.
taken like the 4th
Quarterbacks,
round.
you do
Yeah, but
they-
we are
quarterbacks
talking
are
about
always
the Browns.
taken way higher.
Yeah, you'll get a third round
So-
quarterback jumping into the first round.
I think
It's
Browns-
true.
And he was
I
a
think it's-
sixth-round quarterback.
I think it's Johnny Manziel.
Courtney Brown.
I wouldn't put it
it's
past the
Courtney
Browns
Brown.
to take a
He was
kicker
supposed
with
to
the
be a
first
Hall of
overall
Famer.
issue.
He was supposed to be Myles Garrett. What
They're
he's
not the
supposed to be.
Buccaneers.
No. No, my team
Taking
name.
the punter.
When the Godfather and Levac had their Death Wish Fantasy League, my team name was YOYOG Drafted YO.
Oh man, that's a whole pick.
I will say this
Hurtful
about
to
Courtney
guys.
Brown. I've got the numbers in front of me. He set the NCAA record with 33 sacks and 70 tackles for
Where did he
loss
play?
in his college career.
Where did he
Penn
play?
State.
Okay.
Oh, quality.
I should have known that.
You should have known that.
Yeah, you should. No,
Should have known that.
Played with LeVar Arrington.
I'm seeing a lot of them on this list being drafted high.
So
a good
Courtney
point.
Brown,
Hey, Buster.
Courtney Brown.
Courtney Brown.
1, 2, 3, one more.
Brown.
4. Courtney Brown moves on.
5.
5?
Alex, you didn't even get a vote.
Oh, 5. Woo.
All right, there it is.
Manziel on that one.
They had a couple busts.
And we're just.
He
gonna-
didn't have a nickname like Johnny Football.
He didn't. He
He
would have
wasn't
been
a
like.
douchebag either.
I gotta
Like
be
Johnny
honest.
Football.
I'd rather have Johnny wrestling.
Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna keep. Now we're gonna talk about Tim Couch
And Jamarcus Russell.
and Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus.
Russell.
Jamarcus.
That's at least 4 or 5.
That's
right
like
Yo, he would have been
That-
good if he just stayed off the purple.
No, he wouldn't
No,
have.
hard enough.
He couldn't run.
there.
He couldn't run.
Neither can Peyton Manning.
He wasn't
That's too
accurate.
good.
He
Beating out
didn't need to
Florida.
stay.
That's bullshit.
He didn't need to stay off of anything. He needed to stay on the treadmill. Fat frick.
He listen. He wasn't mobile or accurate enough to be a quarterback.
Yeah, like a 55.
He could have been great. He was just lazy.
He didn't put any time into anything.
He got his contract, and
And
he
that
said,
is why they don't give
"Screw it."
rookies big
Yeah,
contracts
yeah.
anymore.
So thank you,
God.
Jamarius Russell, because
That kills.
he freed up a lot of contract space for a lot of cap space for teams forever.
By the way,
He's a trendsetter, if nothing else.
our buddies from Not a Clue Podcast, Brad, CD, what's up, guys? They wish us a happy anniversary. Thank you, guys. And going back to the Trent Richardson, they said Trent Richardson.
Yep.
All right, well, they're right.
Any take on Tim Tebow? Someone show me some love.
No, just
You're not gonna
because
get it from this world.
he beat your favorite team
I love
doesn't
how
mean he's not
our
a
argument shifted the
was
opposite
his
for
record
Tebow
again?
versus Manziel.
Right.
We should have been consistent with that.
No, Tebow probably won't make it out of the next round anyway.
We've made it into the Elite Eight, so, I'm
He's
sure
a
someone,
non-elite.
He was an upset pick.
someone here will pull a Gonzaga and, just lose, because that's pretty much what they do every year.
Can we call it the Elite Eight if they suck?
Bottom of
You want to call it like
elite at sucking, though.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
They're,
like,
they're elite draft busts.
The hateful Eight.
It's like
the
if
best
you were
or the
having
worst?
if you were having a bracket with a bunch of prostitutes, it would be similar. You want the best suckers.
That's true.
Not in this eight.
All right,
Dan D'Antoni Sports does not condone the use of prostitutes
Oh.
Run the Point does.
Yeah, there we go.
because that's all they can get.
We're not even an explicit podcast. All right, here we go. We've got this is a fun quarterback matchup, though. It's Ryan Leaf and Matt Leinart.
Ryan Leaf.
Totally.
Leaf.
You should just wrote that one down without asking.
No, I know. I mean, there were some I could have
We
just
did
done.
a-
a
Let's
We
face
did
it,
a-
we could probably skip to the championship right now.
Jamarcus Russell.
It's the two ends anyway.
I don't know. I want to hear Tony make a case for Kajana Carter in the championship, so I want to hear that.
Oh no, John is going the whole
We
way.
did an episode that was
Kind of. Yeah, we did it. We did it.
We did top busts, and I think my top was either Jamarcus or Leaf.
Yeah, yours
It was high.
Mine was Sam Bradford. It wasn't necessarily bust. It was players who've disappointed us the most.
So it's
Yes.
players that you busted too.
Yeah.
Mine's Brady Quinn. I admit it. He's beautiful.
Darius Hayward Bay.
It's those biceps.
You've got strange
I-
tastes, my friend.
I thought Darius Hayward Bay was going to be the best player in the draft.
Why?
Speed, height.
I grabbed him in like every fantasy league because I was like, this guy's gonna be.
And then
sleeper.
Dan lost every fantasy league.
Nah, it was like a 14th round flyer.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
when you
you
take a
regret
flyer,
that?
not in the first round.
Not a clue says
true.
Jamarcus had
Quarterback
68
flag.
million reasons to be a bust.
Yeah.
Fair
He's
enough.
like, all right, whoa.
Yeah,
He was, you know what? He just had cutting edge information on CTE, and he was like, screw that.
Yeah. CTE.
You'd think if he had that information, he would be able to manage his cholesterol.
No, you know.
That's LSU, though, man, because look at big baby Glenn Davis. They just don't know how to condition their
They're
athletes. It's
similar
clear.
players. They look kind
Listen,
of
he's
one's
an
a lot darker.
entrepreneur.
Yeah, they look similar. They're fat.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen.
By
The,
entrepreneur, do you mean drug dealer?
the problem.
Pharmaceutical specialist, sir.
Oh, a street pharmacist. I'm sorry.
The problem with with Jamarcus Russell is that he spent too much time with Vince Wilfork at the all-you-can-eat buffets.
Fair enough. Yeah, what he didn't realize is Vince Wilfork is supposed to be fat. That's what got him paid.
Wilfork. Yeah.
Oh, two running backs. All running back matchup. Trent Richardson and Kajana Carter.
Kajana.
Carter.
Yeah.
Kajana Carter.
I was, honestly, if you all voted for Trent and Tony voted for Kajana, I was going to advance Kajana anyway.
He beat it at the buzzer.
He's just so passionate.
He just hates Penn State.
That's part of it.
Troy Smith could have been on this.
Yes, he did.
Heisman winner.
He
He
was
drafted
a late-
fourth round, right?
No, it was like sixth.
Sixth?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
drafted
don't-
pretty late.
Nobody
Still-
in their right mind thought
I
he was a
remember that
quarterback.
draft. I'm
He was
like,
the
are they gonna
Heisman
draft
winner.
him?
So
Are they
what?
gonna draft him? Are they gonna draft him?
So what? Since when is the Heisman equal good in pro?
It usually
Never.
helps to move up the draft board.
I was just thinking Jason White.
Jason
yeah.
White.
Yeah, but I mean,
Mariota. I mean, he's
No.
All right.
Mariota.
There's exception to every rule. All right.
Good.
Yeah.
it is,
Yeah.
but
Except for
I'd
injuries.
say if you look at the stats, Heisman doesn't necessarily translate into pro quality.
Alex, Tyrone Wheatley.
Oh,
There's
like
there's a few.
Ooh, there's a good bust right there.
No, he was
Tyrone
decent.
Wheat.
He was a
He
good
had a
backup.
long career. Who did not have a long career? Achilles Smith, and that's who we're on here. So it's Achilles and Alex's boy Tim Tebow.
Y'all can
Tebow.
fight me.
Tebow.
Achilles.
Achilles was still.
He was drafted higher, wasn't he? He was still drafted
Yeah.
The
higher.
same
Achilles
argument
Smith.
against Manziel being a higher bust is that you should not have thought
Just
Tim
because you have
Tebow.
hype and
You should not have thought
yeah.
Tim Tebow
Not
was
to
going
mention,
to be a
think
good
about all
player.
the stats he put forward
Achilles.
at Penn
Come on, guys.
State.
Yeah, I'm going with
That's
I'm going
good
with Keely.
competition.
Tim Tebow's a multi-time champion
Oh yes,
in college football.
college.
Were you not
Yeah.
listening? Were you not listening when I made the Urban Meyer argument?
The first one.
Where
he
were
was-
you?
He was
This is what I was talking about with him yelling at me.
Where were you? It was like 10 minutes ago.
I will say this: I have the
Smith.
numbers in front of me. Achilles Smith has 5 career touchdown passes, and to put that in perspective, and I didn't know he played baseball. He has 4 career home runs.
Oh! He might be
What
better
about
than
Tim
both.
Tebow?
Better
Tim
than
Tebow.
He might have more home runs than Tebow.
I was going to
better-
say he's
better
a better
baseball.
baseball player.
Not football.
This isn't looking good for you.
I think it's Tebow, not because. I think it's Tebow.
I think he's pitying you.
I'm not.
Achilles.
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 He just
Achilles.
go by
Tony.
the draft.
How many we got? How many we got for Achilles?
3-3.
Oh,
That's
it's
4.
Okay.
Alex just voted against him.
Oh!
No, for the bust. Wait a minute.
What?
No, it's too late. I wrote it down.
He got confused.
No, he voted the way he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't want Tebow
I'll
to
vote
continue.
No, he
forward.
didn't. Yeah, he didn't
Make it
want.
close.
He didn't want
He
Tebow to
thought
continue
Tebow was a
on.
worse prostitute than Achilles.
Courtney Brown, Jamarcus Russell,
Marcus Russell.
and that brings us
Gordon was
to
just very
He's a
close, actually, I
cornerback.
think.
the final
Yeah.
4 that I somewhat predicted. I figured it would play out like this.
Ryan Leaf.
John Carter.
All right,
That's
here we go. Ryan Leaf versus Kajana Carter.
Ryan Leaf.
John Carter.
Ooh.
Quarterback's more
They-
I think Leaf.
Leaf or Manning.
Because Carter, at least had a few years.
Leaf
I
fucked
think he only was
himself.
in the league 2 years.
And Carter,
Carter.
He had the ACL thing before we could magically repair ACLs with nothing, no long-term damage, apparently.
Leaf is worse because he is self-inflicted.
Yeah, Leaf just did a bunch of drugs and
Plus,
He
he's
was white
not.
trash.
He's not Peyton Manning.
yeah,
Leaf.
He could not.
Leaf.
He could not handle not being.
I'll put
Peyton
2 hands
Manning.
up for
Raise
that
your
one.
hand for Leaf.
Yeah, I mean Leaf also had the
Leaf
pressure of
moves
being
on.
drafted.
Oh, I knew he was going to
what a-
go.
Sorry,
I'm
Tony.
going with
Vagina,
Carter.
come
I
on.
don't care.
Well, he
John
snubbed
Carter. Number 1 overall. trash.
Didn't he snub the Colts?
Yeah, he wouldn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
like,
He wouldn't work out for
Did
them.
them,
They might have picked
He
him.
pulled the Eli Manning.
So
No.
he
And
wanted-
John Manning pulled the Ryan Leaf.
He wanted to play for
Yeah,
San
so
pulled
Diego.
the John Elway.
Say, Eli, that's where Eli got the idea.
And also,
Eli got the idea because his
dad
dad
Stamp
told
my
him.
feet and there was a play
No.
for the Chargers.
Could you imagine how stupid Eli must have felt like the second year when he's like the Chargers in the AFC Championship game?
They had,
Oh.
they had
Or his rookie year when they were like, wait, who's my backup? I'm not going to be here very long.
Breeze was killing it too.
No, not well. They both
I mean-
actually. But Eli had Warner behind him. Hall of Fame. They bit, but Breeze
Warner was old though.
He had Warner in front of him.
Except Warner went to Arizona and made it to the Super Bowl like 2 years later.
And is
Well,
also
it's-
now wearing a gold jacket.
That's
They're deserving.
Not only is he wearing a gold jacket, he's also in the CFL Hall of Fame.
One of my
His
favorite
wife
that
is the
matters.
craziest hair I've ever seen.
He's probably in the Grocery Bagger Hall of Fame too, if they have one.
Well, don't
Yo.
hate it. That is a
Listen,
solid career.
Listen, Juan Cortez, when the Cowboys called him up, he was literally on a roof fixing a leak for a customer. He was a roofer, literally got a call and had to be in Dallas in 4 hours.
Where was he?
He was in San Antonio. He was roofing in San Antonio. They called
I
him.
hope so.
Had to
Why
be.
the hell's he on the
It
roof?
was like Tommy Max for selling insurance.
What's his name? Brian St. Pierre was bagging groceries.
He's
when
not
the-
good though.
when the Panthers called him up to back up Jake Delhomme.
Daylight coming. We wanted to loan.
Yeah.
I like the one. He's
Beautiful,
another
love
sex story. Oh, I like him.
You
All
say
right.
it's another
Hey,
sex
He's
story?
another success story.
Okay, thank
I
you.
heard sex too.
Just thank you for clearing that up. Yeah, just thanks.
Oh, he's another sex
He's another
story.
sex
Yeah.
story.
We're talking about prostitutes and sex stories. What did you invite us to?
Something
What
to
is
bring
this?
clean.
Oh, by the way,
Cue the music, boys. It's orgy time.
All right,
And this is why we're
funny
explicit.
enough, the band is Orgy. That's who we're listening to. Okay.
there we go. Achilles Smith, Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus.
And that brings us to this dreaded matchup here of Ryan Leaf versus Jamarcus Russell. Who's the bigger draft
Not a
boss?
clue said it sounded like sex over the air.
I'm saying Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus Russell.
That's
Really?
my opinion. Because Jamarcus Russell was drafted at high of a position. Listen, I understand.
He was paid the most in
I understand
NFL
Leaf
history.
was
as a rookie.
self-inflicted.
No, yeah.
Jamarcus Russell did nothing. Nothing.
They're both lazy.
He actively tried to do as little as humanly possible.
He got
and
chance
there's
after
no
chance
more
and-
bust than that.
Yeah, Leaf kind of had like a mental break and then, did a bunch of drugs. Jamarcus just was
fat.
like,
Ryan Leaf
I'm gonna
played.
be- I'm going to be fat.
Ryan Leaf
Yeah.
He
had
took some hits.
he
too, didn't
played.
If he,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Jamarcus
hits of
Russell
what, though?
did-
He
Jamarcus
took some hits,
Russell
he
did
took some
some
bumps.
anything. Russell
Couple
did-
lines.
and-
I said Jamarcus.
Balls. He's playing pool. He thought.
It's Jamarcus Russell.
I got to say
Yeah.
Jamarcus.
he had no athleticism. He was lazy. Jamarcus had to be the biggest bust of all.
And he was so hyped.
Again,
all about his arm.
highest
Not his head.
paid rookie in NFL
I
history.
thought that was Bradford.
Yeah, Bradford was drafted after Jamarcus.
Yeah, but
Jamarcus
Bradford
set
was the
the.
last.
Well, then I mean, he would have
I thought
got a
Bradford still
slight
had
bump.
because they were still like tearing up.
Slight
the
bump. Then he
pavement.
probably got
I
slight
thought
bump.
Bradford had the biggest, and then obviously, but I mean, Bradford's still in the league. Jamarcus is
Bradford sucks.
purple cool.
He's at least a.
He does suck.
starter.
Bradford has gotten paid the most to do the little.
He's got traded
I've ever
for what,
seen.
three
He got paid so
first-round
much to
picks.
put his knee up in the.
No, Andrew Bogut. Andrew Bogut.
That's a good
He
point.
got traded to the Cavs, won a
That's-
championship
That's just
for
because
15
NBA
seconds with the
contracts
team.
Are insane.
15 seconds he was on the court, if that, before he blew out his knee, ended his season. No, he
his
didn't win a
career.
title. No, he didn't win a title. He won the Eastern Conference final or championship.
He did get cut by the Lakers afterwards, so yeah, he's pretty much done.
Yeah, it's bad if you get cut by the Lakers, especially now.
Yeah, right?
All right.
So,
So,
I guess that's
Jamarcus-
it. Jamarcus Russell voted as the biggest NFL draft bust. You guys
Beautiful.
heard it right here.
Beautiful.
On Dan D'Antoni Sports.
Yeah, hot take.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a hot take.
Breaking
It was a
news.
surprise. Let me
Breaking
tell you.
news.
Wet.
Jamarcus Russell signs with the Albany Empire.
Oh God!
I would go watch that. I would go watch that.
That first game, everybody's gonna be like, I want to see how fat he got.
Wait, you mean they signed him as a concession manager, right?
Wait, who was
Jamarcus
that'd be a
Russell.
horrible
No,
idea. There's
I know
gonna
who
be
you're.
no
I know who
food
you're talking about. The round mound touchdown, the Pillsbury throw boy,
Yes.
the hefty lefty. Yeah.
Yeah, who's bigger now? Who's the bigger guy?
is definitely still. What's his name?
He was on the Giants.
Derek Lorenzen.
Yeah,
Derek Lorenzen.
From
Is
from
he in
Kentucky.
the AFL or is he in the CFL?
No, he's in the CIFL, Continental Indoor Football League.
So it's like
And he's
the
down-
CFL of the
He's like
NFL.
Yeah.
He's
like
like do
6'2", but
Canadian.
he's a full circle.
Oh, I know. I've
He's
seen him.
460 pounds.
I know, but I saw him play, and it wasn't like he was terrible.
Did you see him play as a Giant or in the?
Yeah, he's always been a Giant.
I saw him play for his namesake.